Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Oh my god. Today we're doing something a little samey, a little different, a little samey. I'm all ready again, but I'm doing r/confessions. I've already tried recording this video twice. Please work the third time. Third time's the charm, baby. That's what they say, right? That's what they say, third time's the charm. So let's get into it. Before I get into it though, make sure you like the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. We got 10 confessions here. Who is the craziest motherfucker on this R/slash confessions? I'm taking all of these with a grain of salt. I don't believe them, but I also don't believe them. It's kind of just internet lore. That's all that goes in my mind. So I'm not going to take it super seriously, but I'm also not going to act like this is an impossible thing to happen. So let's get straight into it. The first one. Wait, is it crazy that I am tracking every single cent my neighbor steals just to hit him with a felony? A felony? What did I say? A felony. A felony later. Am I dyslexic? Maybe. I have this neighbor who thinks he's the smartest guy in the building. He has been swiping my Amazon packages for 6 months now, and he thinks I didn't notice. All right. You gotta be rich as fuck. Oh God, you gotta be rich as fuck. First of all, if you take one of my Amazon packages for me ever, like I only time I only time I order off Amazon is some shit that I need. So if you take my Amazon, we nigga, this is not no. I'm gonna wait till you get a felony. You're going down to. Matter of fact, I'm not calling no. I'm calling security. I'm showing them the video, and not fuck security. I'm calling police, and I'm showing them the video, and I don't want that shit back. I just want him to go to jail. Fuck, waiting for 6 months of packages. What? This nigga gotta be rich. You lost 6 months of packages? I promise you, Amazon isn't returning 6 months of packages. They're just not doing it. They're not returning 6 months of packages. Niggas love to act like Amazon don't care and Amazon will let you have this and that. 6 months of every package that you get, he's stealing it. There's no way they're letting you get that free return. So you're not getting your money back. You're just losing. This nigga gotta be rich. In this economy, this nigga gotta be rich. What? I haven't said a word to him when we pass in the hallway, but inside I am laughing. This nigga think he an evil villain. He thinks he is getting free stuff, but he's actually just digging a hole for himself. I started an Excel sheet on my laptop. I save every invoice and tracking number and even screenshot the doorbell camera footage where you can clearly see his stupid face. Well, I haven't called the cops once. Wouldn't that be like, hold on. If you know somebody's committing a crime and you don't report them and you just document it, wouldn't like hold on. Wouldn't it be like a crime? Like wouldn't it like not be chargeable because you should have reported them for a crime? Like if you see a crime, you have to report it, and if you don't report it, that's on you, right? You can't sue them for it, right? Maybe this nigga knows more. He's rich. He probably knows more lawyer shit than me. I haven't called the cops once. Why would I do that when he only stole about $400? $400 only? Send that to me then if it's only, nigga. If it's only, then send that to me. I love that. Send that to me. I can get hella shit for myself. Send that to me if it's only. This nigga rich as fuck. Talking about only $400. In my state, that is just a misdemeanor, and he would get a slap on the wrist. Instead, I'm just waiting for the total to hit 1,000. That's the magic number for a grand larceny charge. I want him to go to actual jail, not just pay a fine. It's become a bit of an obsession for me, honestly. This nigga's evil as fuck. I check the sheet every night, and I actually feel a weird rush of joy when I see him take another. Oh, this nigga's horny. This nigga's horny. I am literally subsiding his future arrest record. I feel like I am investing in his downfall. Yesterday, he took a batch of expensive kitchen knives I ordered. Why order it? This nigga's getting horny off somebody stealing from him. New kink alert? Yo, first world problems, bro. Niggas is getting kinks off somebody stealing their packages. Are we in 2026? Oh my god, I hate this. This pisses me off. This is pissing me off. Fuck this guy, bro. You're a piece of shit. It's not a brilliant form of patience. This nigga's such a Reddit mod. This nigga's a Redditor. Oh, this pissed me off. He took a box of expensive kitchen knives. I felt great. We are at $800 now. I just need two more packages and then I'm going to the station when my file printed out. Some say this is premeditated or weird, but he made his choice when he took the first box of protein bars. He thinks I am a pushover, but I'm just playing a long game. I hope he likes prison food because he's getting a one-way ticket. This nigga thinks he's an evil villain. This is pissing me off. All right, first comment is a glaze. This is the funny part is he thinks he's pulling off the. This is another comment of Glaze. This is what most rager pack of cards, soda, and sandwich. Once it gets to a certain mark, they take the evidence. They have a send a lawyer with the bill. Okay, yeah. See, what if he also keeping it stops at 900? What you're doing is fine. Far too much. Exactly. You should post this one to Ask Lawyer subreddit. Someone raised a good point. Are you getting refunded OP or no? Buy a new TV to get over the threshold real quick. But I don't know how kindly adjust. There you go. Thank you. Somebody who's actually real. I hope for your sake you're not Amazon. There, then you're fucked as well. You're going to be really pissed when the cops and prosecutors do jack shit. Okay, perfect. These niggas is talking shit about him. It's not just Glaze in the comments. But fuck this guy. Next up, I ruined a marriage over unpaid babysitting. Okay, girl is a babysitter, fucks the husband because he didn't pay her. That's the exact story. I used to babysit for a couple whose husband was always away on business trip. Wife was cheating. Oh! And constantly came home late, completely ignoring my extra hours and refused to pay me. Final straw was when she was over 3 hours late and stiffed me on stot again. Very next time her guy or side guy came over, I snapped a clear picture of them together. Since I'm not getting paid, I thought you should see she's what she's busy doing. The marriage ended shortly after. All right, all right, all right. This is just stupid from the wife. This is just stupid from the wife. Like, come on, G. If you're cheating, at least be smart. Like, why do we have these idiots? Like, if you're cheating, right? If you're cheating, at least be smart about it. Come on, like, why do you have to be an idiot and cheat? Like, you're making me divorce you over two reasons now. How are you gonna cheat and let you get caught by the babysitter because you didn't pay them? You're such a terrible cheater. Like, the cheaters I know wouldn't. Nobody would know. The babysitter wouldn't know, and even if they did know, they would never betray you. Come on, G. You're such an amateur. Next up, I lied about it. This is perfect. This is perfect. I lied about an internship to graduate from university. Nowadays, to get a job, you got to go through hoops and fucking and jumps just to get one. When I was in college, I could either do a capstone project or an internship in my last semester, and I absolutely hated the idea of doing a capstone project. What's that? Capstone project is all the grad programs. Basically semester long project. That was the only thing we worked on. The grade was heavily dependent on our final paper. Just were full of writing small papers that later be organized into the final paper as well as data. And oh, just sounds like fucking hell. I got an internship at a local business, so I enrolled in the internship class for the semester. Maybe 6 weeks in, the internship was why am I saying internship? Internship. Internship was awful and so boring. It wasn't all at all what I thought I'd be doing. I hated being there and I dreaded going. One Friday I just left early on a day my boss wasn't there. The next Monday she asked if anything I didn't come clean and she told me she had asked someone else to keep an eye on me and that person told her I left early and didn't come back. She fired me that day and she told me that she wanted it to be a lesson. Oh, I didn't come clean, and she told me she had asked somebody else to keep an eye on me, and that the person I told her left early and I didn't come back. She fired me that day. She told me she wanted it to be a lesson. I told my career counseling at school that I lost an internship, but I didn't go into the details about the reason. I asked if I got another if I got another internship, if I could still graduate at the internship I just got fired from. I had only done about 60 hours. I needed 170. She said yes, as long as I get 170 hours between both internships, I could graduate. I was telling my mom about the situation I got myself into, and her idea was for me to intern at her medical clinic. She and I didn't have the same last name due to my parents being divorced. Yo, W moms, this is what parents are for, to put you on. So we thought no one would bat an eye, and they didn't. She filled out her internship paperwork for me. I never actually did any paperwork for my mom's clinic. I lied about doing the rest of my hours at a fake internship, and I graduated. I felt bad about it. I felt bad about it for a little bit, but I got my first job after a few months after I graduated. I never looked back, and I definitely have never stolen time at a job either ever again. So that boss did teach me about sentence. Okay. So I don't feel bad. Why should you feel bad? What? You shouldn't feel bad. This is a good thing. Shout out to the moms for helping out. Next up, I deliberately reported my coworker for something I knew everybody was doing. Let me tell you something. Coworkers are the most strange group of people that you could ever meet. These are people from all walks of life that like some people you just don't know how they're living their life. You just don't know what goes on beyond the doors of their co-working. You know what I mean? Like, what happens beyond when they leave? Like, do they even survive? Because from the way that they do the job, you think that these people can't put on their shoes. So I'm very interested in this because I've worked with, I think, some of might be the dumbest people on planet Earth. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Few years ago, I worked in a warehouse. Almost everybody there was cutting little corners to make the job easier. People took longer breaks. Facts. Used company time for personal packages. Facts. Clocked in a few minutes early. Facts. Then one coworker got promoted instead of me. I was really jealous. Instead of accepting it, I anonymously reported him to management for breaking company policy many times. The funny part is everything I reported was actually true, but what I never told them was everybody else was doing exactly the same thing, including me. Management decided to make an example out of him. He lost the promotion, got written up some time after he quit the job. Nobody ever suspected it was me because I acted surprised, same as everybody else. I even talked about how unfair it was, like I had nothing to do with it. This is niggas who work with you. I want you to understand. This is how niggas who work with you act. You could all be doing something and be cool with each other, but as soon as you get the up on them, then guess what? These are the pieces of shits that you work with. I want you to remember this. Don't ever give your coworkers time of day, and don't ever be like you can be friends with your coworkers, but you gotta understand who they are before you become friends with them. You get what I mean? Don't just be cool with these niggas because they will do some shit like this to you. They will. For like facts on me. For years, I kept telling myself I only told the truth, but I now know that was just an excuse to make myself feel guilty. I didn't report him because I cared about the company rules. I reported him because I was jealous he got something I wanted. If someone reported me with the same selective honesty, I probably would lose my job. Sometimes I still think about him. Maybe his career went fine after that. It's a warehouse, nigga. Shut the fuck up. You get fired, you quit a warehouse job, chill out, chill out. It don't matter. I don't know. But sometimes I wonder how different everything could be if I just accepted he was probably a better choice than me instead of trying to drag me down. I hate people like you just saying facts. Crabs in a bucket, facts. Crabs in a barrel, crabs in a bucket. Well, you're the only one that's got to live. Hopefully, it didn't derail his life. You suck. You're part of the reason why work sucks. People like you in every job, and that's why he deserved the promotion. And that's not why. Pretty shitty thing to do. Narcissistic behavior. Yup, yup. This is all facts. Next. I lied about finding a wallet so I could keep the cash inside. This happened around 8 years ago. I found a wallet in the grocery store parking lot. Inside was a driver's license, few credit cards, and around $400 cash. First thing I did was take the cash. Then I brought the wallet to customer service and told them that's exactly how I found it. Like there was never any money inside. Called them and told them they found I was still standing there listening. At the time, I actually felt smart. I thought it was a perfect look. He got his wallet back with all his cards and ID. Then the owner came. He looked sort of. They kept saying, even apologized. Then I heard him say he was really worried because his rent. I just walked away before he could even see my face. That moment still stays in my head. I didn't need that money as much as I kept pretending I did. I stole money from somebody who was already having one of the worst days of the week. Then I hid behind some technical excuse. You're a piece of shit. This is the confessions I didn't want to read. It sounds so good finding some money in the wallet. Me personally, I couldn't live with myself if I did this. I just think me personally, I couldn't. If I found the 400, I'd give it back. Like I would be so tempted to take that money, but like in my mind, I'd think, okay, I'd give it back. Maybe he'll give me 100 and he'll give it back to me. But I couldn't take it. I couldn't do it. Me personally, I couldn't. I was just a thief who got lucky not getting caught. Dude showed back up at when I gave said he felt like there was more cash, and it kind of pissed me off. Law. Oh, that nigga's a piece of shit. $1,500. One of the people working front desk at my old job found a wallet and brought it to me. I was the clinic. There was $1,200 cash in the wallet. We were in a medical plaza with only two other businesses. The ID in the wallet was a senior citizen who I thought had cashed his pension check. This person was not our patient. I checked the other business. He was not a patient there. I took the wallet, drove to his address and ID, and knocked on the door. Man answered and asked if Mr. X lived there. It said his father. The man had tears in his eyes, thanking me for helping his dad. I'll never forget that day. Yeah, bro. This is just yeah, this is tough because it's such a great moment. You feel like all your life's problems are solved. You find cash, a wallet, but you don't understand that, yeah, like you could have made that nigga homeless. Like that's why I'll never do this because I imagine if I'm in this situation, I never carry cash. But if I lose my wallet and my cards are gone, I can just, like fucking cancel all my cards and shit. But if I did have cash and I needed that cash, because it's happened before where you have cash and you need it for one reason, maybe you stop by at the store. That's why you never stop by anywhere. If you have somewhere that you need to drop the cash at, you get the cash from the bank and you go to wherever you're going. Don't stop by anywhere. Drive-throughs maybe, but don't stop by anywhere and go straight to where you're going because it's just a risk. It's just a risk. It's terrible. But that's gonna be the end of the video. I overestimated how much I wanted to do. We'll hit these off next time. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like, make sure if you like the video, like the video. If you comment down what you thought about the confessions, subscribe to the channel, and peace.